We are a very, very small printing company focusing on the pharmaceutical and cosmetics market, 100%. We are family owned and we are working towards becoming the fastest deliverer for pharmaceutical leaflets and instructions for use. We got the concession to print a local newspaper on a weekly basis, and that was basically the cradle of our printing business as Bernecker, as the family name is. And from there on, printing, I mean, in that time, printing was a very important thing to educate and to transmit news to the people. And this monopoly of the printing industry to transmit news was basically upheld till the 2000s. I mean, there was radio and telephone coming, but still printing was the most reliable source of news. And this changed the last 20 years. Obviously, there's some legacy and there's some idea of how the company should develop and where we want to be in 10 years from now, but you never know. So the last 5 or 10 years have shown us that there are crises, that are unforeseen events, that there are outside impacts that you cannot predict, and this can always, especially in a small setting like ours, kill a company. But we are, for now, very, very happy where we are, and the perspective is good, and this is why I'm here, to move this forward. No, not at all. We were lucky that we had the pharma plant or the pharma seed within us for a very, very long time. The company, Die Pharmadrucker, is a very young company, so we are only 10 years old. So focus on pharma, pure focus on pharma is only 10 years, but we've always done it in some part. So we are not completely new to what we are doing now solely, but obviously in that time we developed more and more towards our customer needs and also with the technology that came in the past 10 years that enables us to do what we are doing today. Employees in Germany or Western Europe, I guess, is always hard. We are short on people all over. The demographic change is affecting all of us. We are very rarely getting skilled people because there are not so many printing companies anymore, and there are not many young people that go into manufacturing jobs anymore. So it's always hard to get people, but we manage. With what we do, we are a very young company, very flat hierarchies. We are attracting a lot of young people that want to work for us. We have a very young workforce, but we have to skill them. It's two sides of the same medal. So it's still printing and it's still folding and it's still cutting. It's still paper, but the requirements for pharmaceutical printing are completely different. So we are working 40, 50, 60 GSM, very short delivery times. And if you go to a commercial printer, probably 60 GSM is still doable. But 50, you see the wrinkles on their foreheads, and 40 is like, yeah, we know it's possible, but we've never done it. So we have to make adjustments to the machines, we have to make adjustments to our processes, we have to make adjustments in the people's minds. So all of that is something that has to come by time. It takes time. It just takes time. And this is because of the nature of our company. So we are a very small company. We are aiming for the fastest delivery times in Europe, and we achieve that. So we are able to deliver within 24 hours if it's necessary. Typical delivery times are between 10 and 15 work days. So this is something that separates us from the rest of the pack, so to say. And this is something we can only achieve because we are small and because we run small jobs. And this is exactly why we go from offset or litho to inkjet, because we can eliminate a lot of components of the processing part of our products. So we don't have plates, We don't have all the chemicals that go into an offset printing machine. We have much less moving parts. I always compare it a little bit to the combustion engine and electrical cars. So you have a lot less maintenance that you have to undertake, and that enables us to produce much faster and to produce also more sustainable. There are only so many manufacturers of very complex folding machines. Again, coming to that example of traditional commercial print and pharmaceutical print. In commercial print, I'm quite certain you very rarely see more than 10 folds. Here this is our specific knowledge and this is our niche where we excel and where most of the market then kind of passes out, yeah, basically. So there are not so many manufacturers that can deliver a machine for our complex folding. We always give the best technology the chance, and in the end, it's also a decision of people. Yeah? So we have an idea of where we want to go, and we need partners that go the direction with us. And with H&H at the time, we had the feeling, and the feeling proved correct, that they want to help us with our development and what we want to do. So basically we have a cross-cutting machine, so a rotative cutting machine, and then a folding machine, a complex folding machine with the M9. We have automatic pockets that move to a set folding program, which was very important for us at the time, because coming back to people, it's very hard to get the people, and also the expectation of young people is to work on a touch screen. They are used to that from home and from their phones and from school. And here we have a machine that sets up first folding part of the machine by itself. Yeah? And you obviously need to do the fine tuning and you need the know-how still, but you can get rid of a lot of the setup in the first part of the machine. Yeah, we are developing partner. We've always been very innovative in what we do, not just with H&H, but also with thin print inkjet. This is also one of the first applications in the world here at our site. So it takes two to get the product to the setting where it needs to be. And this was a learning curve for us and also for H&H at the time. And we are very happy that we achieved our goal. It took a while, yeah, to be frank, and it took a while in understanding, but this is always comes back to the old saying, yeah, communication is key. You have to really precisely document and transmit the errors that the machine has at the time when it still has the errors, and then you have to find somebody on the other side that understands the need and that really does the changes very quick in order to get the machine where it needs to be. Yeah, it does definitely. So as I said before, one is the speed of the machine, and then two, we eliminate two processes. So in that machine, we basically come from roll to a finished product. Less operators, less margin for error, much higher value creation within one machine, and this is definitely part of the thought behind it. Yeah.